Is this you? I want to be better at Gods Unchained. Well, it's going to be a quick video on just 3 tips on how to get better at Gods Unchained. This is going to be short and sweet, so let's get right to it. Tip number 1, I want to put y'all onto this site right here, gudeckscom. It is a great site on how to make your free decks better. You played the game, you've done the tutorial, you have a little bit of an understanding, and then you have these free decks, and you're just getting stomped over and over. So if you go to gudeckscom, it's a great site. If you go to decks, you can find a lot of free-to-play decks that have been upgraded here. You can see free-to-play Nature Zoo. Just go through this. There's always a new list being brought up all the time. You can see what they cost. If it's something really small, like 1% of an Ethereum, you probably maybe have opened some of this stuff and some of your free packs that you've gotten. They're pretty liberal with the amount of cards and packs that they give you. Or the amount of packs, I mean. So if you go to meta, and if you want to burn some E, you've opened a lot of packs, you got a little bit better collection, you can check out some of these decks. So first tip, yeah, definitely go to GU Decks, upgrade your free decks. It's going to make a huge difference. The second tip is one that I wish I would have known about earlier. We're going to go right to it right here. If we go to Market on the very top, you see it up here, and you go to Star Store, I highly recommend you check out the Star Store. So for instance, this is a good day. I had no idea what was going to be on here. This card right here is actually a pretty good card. I didn't have for a long time. So yeah, you can find cards that sometimes are like somewhat staples in the daily deals. They're changing all the time. It doesn't cost that much. Here, this one costs 1,000, 1,800. Now these, yeah, I mean, this is, it's a little bit, ooh, it's purple. Looks a little bit cooler. But yeah, check out the daily deals on the market, the Star Store. Definitely check this. I mean, every day you play, see if you can find a card that you might find pretty good. So this is the second tip. All right, that brings us to, let's go right into the game. All right, so we're jumping in the middle of this match. I'm on my 5th turn here. Looks like I might be beating Jay the Architect here in a few turns, hopefully. And the tip I want to say is, be very aware of the favor. So you get favor every time that you deal damage to an opponent or when you kill a creature without one of your stuff dying. So I just want to recommend always check the Sanctum. The amount of times that opponents have basically played out a spell that is just easily answered by something in the Sanctum, it's just too high. So you got to be able to assess, reassess, look at what you have going on in here. Sometimes they'll give you something that might take off Devotion from a rune. Sometimes they'll have something like deal 1 damage to every creature. So it's just something that is good to be very aware of what you have going on in here. I need to hurry up before I lose my turn. But yeah, I just want to stress that, yeah, it's definitely pays to check this out. Look at what you have going on. And so check the Sanctum. Check the Sanctum. And just those 3 tips, if you're a newer player, it should make a pretty big difference. So good luck.